My personal favorite, meaning I can't, dog, I don't even remember the name of it, is Mike Epps' first one. Dog, that shit is fucking hilarious. And it holds up. And no, nobody like Mike like that on the stage because he like kind of repeats himself. But this was his first fucking one. And if you a street nigga or you been around shit or you ever sold drugs, dog, that shit is hilarious, nigga. Because he, for one, he used to fuck around. So he mimicked them hypes good. He mimicked the niggas serving niggas. He mimicked so many niggas off the block. It's like, dog, I know every character that nigga did. I know a nigga like that. So every time I watch that shit, dog, it's funny. But like now, and I said that to say, Pimp Chronicles, Cat Williams was a motherfucking thing when that shit came out. But I tried to watch it again recently. It didn't quite hold up to me, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Why ain't they got a list of this man's comedy specials? That's disrespectful. He's a legend.
Who? Who, Cat?
Mike Epps. I'm looking for Mike. I'm trying to see.
Oh, you saying they ain't got the list? Oh, the name ain't coming up. It's dog. I want to say something behavior, some kind of behavior. See if it come up.
No sense.
Hold on. Ain't that a bitch? Hold on. It's something behavior, I think. Shit, I bet you I can find it on fucking YouTube.
Oh, is it inappropriate behavior?
Inappropriate behavior.
I love that
y'all,
one.
Listen, if y'all niggas ain't see it, don't judge it for your own good, especially if you grew up in a certain kind of way. Go watch Inappropriate Behavior, dog. You're going to be, dog, crying.
As soon as I seen the picture, I knew exactly what joke came to mind. The first thing that I thought about was him talking about the pimp when he was throwing the snowballs.
Throwing snowballs at the bitch. That's what I'm saying. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, dog. Go watch that shit. Don't judge. Man. Don't judge them based off of nothing else y'all saw. Because I know y'all didn't see this because it ain't like highly circulated. That shit came out so long ago. Some of you niggas probably weren't even born yet. I ain't even lying to you. So just go watch it. Don't say shit. Just go watch it.
Mike Epps isn't an organized comedian. He's more so a freestyle comedian.
He's a funny nigga. That's all it is. He's a funny. Because think about it. Who you'd rather hear an interview of? Mike fucking Epps. Right. He'll be funnier than Cat Williams on the interview. He'll be funnier than Jamie, a pretty funny nigga on the interview. Kevin Hart foul as fuck on the interview. I mean, you just name these people. It ain't too many people that are funny in real life in real time. But Mike is one of the motherfuckers. He may not be as funny on stage because he kind of, again, he gets kind of repetitive and things. But just talking shit, just having a conversation.
How many Chappelle interviews have you seen?
A lot, and he's never funny in the fucking interview. Not in the interview.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
What a conversation to have, because I think that's
bro. We already had this conversation, and I'm not having it again. That motherfucker is spending so much time trying to. Every goddamn joke got to be a goddamn movement. This shit is taken away from his funny.
You lied now, because we talking about. He had one on Letterman. He had one on what's the big headed tall motherfucker? What's his name, man? What's the big headed motherfucker? The big headed talk show host, man. What the fuck?
Jay Leno?
No, the other one. Not the big chin. No,
Jay Leno got a big ass head and a big chin.
I mean, you right.
Conan.
Yeah, he had one on Conan that was hilarious. His Breakfast Club interviews are hilarious. I just think he has hilarious interviews.
I bet his interviews ain't funnier than Damon Wayans or fucking Marlon Wayans.
I mean, I'm not comparing him to nobody. I'm just saying he was funny.
Let's say this, okay? Let's say this, because let's make the poll real quick. Hands down, Killing Them Softly has to be on the motherfucking one of the greatest motherfucking stand-up specials.
For Dave, yes.
For anybody.
For all around?
Nigga, that's on the list. Killing Them Softly is still funny as fuck.
Top 10, top 5, though.
Top 5, top 4, nigga.
Okay.
Top 4, Killing Them Softly, Dave Chappelle. If y'all don't have a Dave Chappelle special on the top 5, then why y'all keep calling the nigga the GOAT?
That's true.
So let's put him on there, because I actually do think Killing Them Softly is that good. I also think I can't put a Cat Williams on there. As much as he got some good ones, it ain't top 4. It ain't top 4, man. Kings of Comedy.
Well,
I think it gotta go on there, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cedric, motherfucking Bernie, and Steve Harvey has some bangers on there. DL was all right. That was a classic that can't be fucked with. I gotta give Kings of Comedy a spot on this motherfucking list, dog.
And Bernie never really had a special himself, did he?
No.
Which is fucked up.
No. He didn't.
Nothing that they pretty much. I mean, Bernie would have had a hell of a special later on in his career, man. They would have, if they would have gave him a chance. Holy shit, Bernie special would have been classic.
Hold on,
though.
Bigger and Blacker, Chris Rock, gotta go.
That's
on
a good
there.
one. That's a good one for sure.
That's legendary. Bigger and Blacker. So this is what we got so far. Bigger and Blacker, Killing Them Softly, Kings of Comedy. Now we got one more spot. Now look. Everybody don't know about this shit. Elephant in the Room. That shit hilarious.
I gotta watch that.
That shit hilarious. So I would love to say this, but I can't tell you if it's in the top 4 or not. I would love to. It would be in my top 4, but I just said Mike Epps is in my top 4, and I know you niggas ain't agreeing with that shit. You feel me? So, Mr. P, that's a good one too. They kind of pieced that together after he was gone.
We got
that shit funny
OGs
too.
In here, y'all in live at the is it Live at the Rocks? I forgot which one it was with Richard Pryor.
Bro, I know what you're talking about. That's not. It's good as hell, but it ain't top 4, dog. His best joke on there was when he was having a heart attack. He was explaining his heart attack. That shit hilarious. Yeah. I used to listen to Richard Pryor records. It was this fiend I used to like pump out his house. Pause. But I used to be in his crib, and everything I took out his house other than his fucking record player. So I'd just be using his crib to trap out of, and we was putting records on. We'll put Sunset Strip. We'll put Richard Pryor on. We'll put Red Fox on. Dolomite. We just was putting records on, just letting them rock, right?
Richard was the first person that I heard do like animal commentary. You know what I'm saying? Like where he would like describe a situation with animals and give like the commentary, like niggify it up and shit. Talk about the gazelle and shit, the gazelle running away from the lion or some shit. That shit to me was funny as fuck, man.
Hey, let's get this last spot filled up so we can move to the rap. Now look, Queens of Comedy was good, but hell no, that ain't top 4, LaDonna. But let's eliminate some of this shit. Tommy Combs said delirious. I don't care, my brother. I don't care who mad. I always seem to get yelled at by you niggas. But Eddie Murphy's Raw or Delirious ain't no solid specials through and through. Do they got some classic jokes? Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
They is not solid, gonna hold up forever comedy specials. I'm not giving it to that.
Spirit
I can't.
You So Crazy, Martin Lawrence.
You So Crazy is up there, but I can't put it top 4 either.
It's great.
It's good though.
I wouldn't put it at top 5. It got
some more of my favorite female comedian. Real talk. Some more got the crown as the best female comedian. Who else? Eddie Griffin. Hell no, that nigga ain't top 5. I like him, but hell no, that nigga ain't. You know what? You know what's in contention? Corey Holcomb, your way ain't working, motherfucker.
Oh, was that the one where he did he was in the church?
He did. No, that's Book of Corinthians. That's good too. That's good too.
I like that one. Yeah.
But your way ain't working, man. I hate that shit never got like the light of day. I hate that shit never like was on Netflix or something. Dog, that shit hilarious, nigga. So I mean, I don't want to. I at least want to give an honorable mention to Corey Fathead ass. That shit is actually good as fuck.
So you really wouldn't put Pimp Chronicles on there?
Nope, because it don't hold up, bro. I try to watch it again. I'm like, this shit ain't. It ain't what it was. See, now look, think about the 3 things.
It's gonna be hard to fill that 5th spot,
bro. It's not. We just ain't start speaking yet. I'm just trying to eliminate some of the shit I'm seeing. Cause we got Kings of Comedy on there. We all can watch that shit right now. We all can watch it right now. I don't care how many times you saw Kings of Comedy, you could watch it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Killing Them Softly to me. And what else did we say?
We said Killing Them Softly. We said Mike Epps.
No, we ain't put Mike Epps on there. That's my shit. That's my personal shit. Killing Them Softly, Kings of Comedy, and Bigger and Blacker. All of them can be watched today, and they 20 years old or more. They can be watched today and still be funny. Now, we got to talk about motherfucking Jamie Foxx. Deion Cole funny as hell, but we got to talk about...
Specials are really good, man.
They are good. But we got to talk about Jamie Foxx. I don't think niggas be giving him his propers because he been an actor so long and a singer. That nigga's specials is still fucking funny.
Yeah.
All of them are.
Are we only putting
still
funny on the list?
If you could think of a white person that deserved to be on the top 4,
Bill
or
Burr
even an Asian motherfucker, I don't care.
Bro. Bill Burr is a funny motherfucker, man.
Bill Burr, one of my funnier. He one of my favorite comedians. He probably in my top 5.
Somebody was just talking about that the other day. I don't know.
He falling off a little bit though.
Yeah, I don't know too many comedians that could continuously get booed and then work his way out of that boo by getting everybody to laugh again.
Who, Bill Burr?
Yeah, nigga, that Philly video is probably one of the most legendary bombs and successful bombs I've ever seen in my life.
True, but Bill is falling off.
Yeah, I think that contributes to the fact that he's running that show.
I think OG Mott need to be in the motherfucking list because he's funny as hell. He said, "Why ain't nobody say Nick Cannon?" That's funny as fuck.
Nigga.
Don't nobody say Nick Cannon for no reasons.
For nothing. Nigga.
Like, it ain't a reason. That nigga he is the most successful, non-successful motherfucker I ever seen in my life.
We have to give him respect because he is so successful. And other than that, it's like, well.
But dude, he literally is leading in a lot of different avenues and still ain't successful. Like, how the fuck is you who you are in music and still ain't shit in music? How the fuck is you who you are in TV and ain't shit in TV? Like, how the fuck is all these things possible at once, nigga? Hold on, let's deal with this real quick. See, Bring the Pain, Chris Rock. We can't put Chris on there twice. Let's just do it like this. Chris Rock on there. Bigger, Blacker. We give him Bigger, Blacker. Yeah. We're giving Killing Them Softly because a lot of the ones we saying made these niggas careers. Right. Kings of Comedy made them niggas careers. Took all 4 of them niggas to another level. And the last person I'm gonna say. I'm just going to throw it out there. Y'all can hate me if y'all want to.
Uh-oh.
Fluffy. No, fuck with y'all.
I'm proud of that nigga, though. I'm proud of that nigga for
he's successful, but he trash. I got to give it to, y'all ain't going to like this, man, but Kevin Hart, man. Kevin Hart, first 3 specials, got so many quotables. We will be saying that shit forever, nigga.
Yeah, he ran the quotables for years after his Laugh at My Pain.
Laugh at My Pain,
Grown Little Man.
Grown Little Man. Them first 3 was so good. Y'all niggas can hate all y'all want. He not that funny in like movies and shit. So let's separate it. Y'all niggas had the hardest time separating shit.
Look, they already nigga, no, hell no.
Because y'all wrong, man. Y'all niggas just see. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all niggas is bandwagon niggas. If you can watch through them first ones I said and not laugh, you are something wrong with your ass. He got the joke about how a nigga get hit in his face so hard that the change come out of his pocket. That shit. Watch the whole fucking bit, or how he cussed at his teacher. He was, man. Listen, man.
If you got people worldwide saying all right,
yeah, you gonna learn today, like nigga, stop it. It's so many quotables. Y'all forgot Kevin Hart wasn't shit until he dropped them motherfucking back-to-back comedy specials.
Right.
He could write his own ticket after that. So y'all, hell yeah, Kevin before Cat, nigga. Cat is funny. Cat cuss too fucking much. He cuss more than me, and that's hard as shit to do. That Cat, the only thing that keep Cat from being off this list, go rewatch his shit. I guarantee you ain't gonna feel the same way. You gonna be like, yeah, I remember when it came out, it was hilarious, but now, it ain't hitting the same.
He's just more politically driven. Not that it's not funny. It's more politically driven.
Bro, he cuss too much, dog. Like, he take away from his jokes. He be like, yo, star motherfucking player. Let me tell you your motherfucking live if your bitch tell you right now. He do that shit for 30 minutes before the joke hit. I'm like, dog, enough of this shit. That's why, same thing with Dave Chappelle. That nigga go on a fucking 30-minute soapbox rant about feminism just to come with a fucking funny-ass joke after 30 minutes of this shit. Like, I don't like that kind of comedy, nigga. Give me some fucking jokes, my nigga. Every 5-10 minutes, I better be laughing. Fuck that.
Let me explain, no pun intended, what I feel what's going on with Dave, and this attributes to his fault as well because he's allowing this to happen. When you have so many people putting a label on you about what they say you are instead of who you actually are, you feel the need to defend yourself. Now, I wish Dave didn't have to defend himself because I wish he would realize that it doesn't fucking matter what niggas on whatever side say. I'm fucking Dave Chappelle. I wish he understood that instead of trying to, you know, explain himself or try to, you know, pay too much attention to whatever the fuck a certain group is trying to say. But I mean, that's how I look at it.
Look, man, y'all niggas be tripping me out. I hear you, GMS, but you was you tried to convince me one day when we had our little discussion about Chappelle. Now T-Dub's talking about that's called stage presence. AP, nigga, everybody got stage presence that we name. All these top comedians got stage presence, but one thing they don't do is spend 30 motherfucking minutes giving a political goddamn lecture to give you a joke that you like, that was pretty clever. I don't even be laughing. I be like, that was pretty clever. That's how I be laughing at that nigga. I don't even be laughing. I be like, ha, I see what you did there.
I feel like the narrative is so strong. The narrative is so strong that he has to try to make points of the reason why he says certain things. You know what I mean?
But he don't gotta go there. That's why Killing Them Softly is his best one. Because it's fucking ridiculous and it's stupid. He was talking about a baby outside by itself at night selling crack. That's funny. I don't need to hear about this motherfucker.
Did you see his HBO one? The other HBO one, the earlier one before Killing Them Softly? It was another one. It was the clip that I posted, the one that I was talking about you on.
Y'all
that one.
Go ahead.
You remember what I'm saying? That one. You say you didn't remember the joke. It was what I posted on IG. That Dave Chappelle joke when he said when he gonna do crack. Have you seen that one?
Yep, I did now.
So this is what I'm saying. Earlier days, man, he could say certain shit. He could do certain shit. You got to understand, he's one of those comedians that came up in different eras.
Brother, you know he say more controversial shit, but he's doing it from a platform of let me preach, let me try to go viral for saying some deep Illuminati shit. Nigga, tell a goddamn joke. Fuck.
Speaking of TK, has he had a stain on his career ever since people found out? Because I don't think people really knew about that Rolex story till he told people about it.
It was out there in the
Hollywood circuit.
In the business. Yeah, the business wasn't fucking with him.
But did that put a stain on him publicly to where people?
Hell, that make niggas fuck with him more. Like, I love the fact that he stole that nigga watch, and he stole Charlie Murphy watch. That shit was so it wasn't really Eddie watch, but I'm just saying I like that nigga more. and he had a bitch you doing credit card scams on Puffy.
But how big is the demographic of people that find that funny? Is what I'm saying. You know
but see that's why this shit is objective, because it's all about your experience. The reason why Mike Epps shit is so funny to me, because dog, I'm telling you, that nigga described our block. He described the niggas on our block. He described the behavior of the niggas on our block. It was so fucking relatable to my life that it's funnier than other nigga shit. Now that don't mean it's funnier to y'all, because you won't even get the references. So it's just that's what makes it so funny.
It resonated more with you. That's
correct. That's why this is kind of up in the air. Like, this shit don't matter, but it's good for us to argue and go back and forth and see where we fall at this.
I love the conversation of comedy though. You know what I'm saying? To find out who people find is funny, and then and also in that way going back to do homework and shit.
Well, look at how many of us like Corey and like Bill Burr. And like Dave Chappelle, and like Cal Williams. See, that's what I like about comedy's supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to have these whole get down. We didn't say Cedric the Entertainer, who is a fucking legend. Because y'all forget, this nigga was not only just funny in his specials, this nigga was funny in every show he been on. And when he was on Comic View, that nigga was funny every week. We didn't say Martin Lawrence, who even though he had 2 decent stand-up, he had 3 stand-up specials that was pretty decent, but he was funny every week on Def Comedy Jam. Funnier than every other nigga we just named. Every nigga we just named was guests on on Def Comedy Jam, but yet the goddamn host out funny them niggas every week.
That's a special thing about Martin as well, is because he can host, he can be funny, and it's like you putting niggas on the chopping block that got to come up and perform after that. It's like you have to follow Martin.
And
so
every nigga
follow it.
Bro, every nigga we said is legends, and they always on the stage with Martin, and Martin was funny them nights. Them same nights we saw all of them niggas, Martin was clowning.
I mean, my favorite story from Def Jam of all time, which is what really made me a fan of Bernie, you know, beyond the whole the Kings of Comedy and all that shit, was his story on Def Jam and how he did his performance. When I found out that he was like for real, when he said he wasn't scared of them motherfuckers, when he said he was dead ass serious, it wasn't a skit. It was because he was actually scared, like he was nervous before he got out there. Yeah. And when he hit the stage, he was like, "I'm not scared of you motherfuckers." And they laughed at it. It was like, all right, this nigga got some shit. That's a natural funny ass nigga right there, where he ain't really gotta go up there and do bits like I'm saying about somebody who's unorthodox or not somebody who's like Mike Epps. He ain't got to go out there. He ain't got to write a bunch of jokes. He ain't got to sit around on the table with a bunch of writers.
But that's also a hindrance sometimes, because if he maybe did put effort into writing, it might could come up with some good shit. But when you so good at shit, sometimes you don't prepare. You get so comfortable, like, I don't need to prepare. I'm just gonna turn the motherfucking camera on. Yeah. And that actually might hurt you, because you might be actually funnier if you took some thought into the shit. But you just shit becoming so easy to you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
What I like as an up and coming right now, before we go to the hip hop side, is Black Ron. I've been seeing a lot of Black Ron's clips.
Black Ron is strong. But hold on, who just brought up Carlos Miller? Black, I think it was Brim Dog, because I just saw him too. Listen, I saw him with 5 other niggas. Yeah. He outdid everybody. Matter of fact, Black Ron was on the stage. It was Black Ron, Carlos Miller, Lil Duval, D-Ray. I feel like somebody else was there. And Carlos and Black Ron was the funniest. Hands down.
See, that's the thing about Black Ron. I like when people deal with their jokes with poise and like can tell the story and also like finish it in a way where it's like we having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of shit that I feel like he does, and he does a great job at it. They've been posting clips of him on Laugh Factory, man. He been killing it. Shout out to Black Ron.
Hey, he said Carlos stealing jokes out here. I don't know. I'm a comedy fan. I be normally up on everything, so
I don't think people understand how common it is. Really, it's common for some people to sometimes like tell the same joke as somebody without even hearing it. I know there's joke thieves, like it's a bunch of joke thieves. But
hold on, didn't you bring up Dave Chappelle talking about he want to try crack?
Yeah.
That was an original thought of mine. I didn't fucking know what that nigga said. I too would like to try crack. So it wasn't even.
That special came out a long ass time ago. That was like
and I promise you, my motivation ain't a joke. My motivation is real life. Watching my pops, who is a strong, educated nigga, say fuck all that. I want some crack. Watching a lot of people I serve who be like, I be just looking at them like, this crack got to be something else. You know what I'm saying? So that comes from personal experience, but then here is a nigga telling a joke about it. Now Deion Cole, let's give him his shine real quick before we move on.
He was talking about Carlos Mencia, not Carlos Miller.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That
was
a whole thing. If y'all ain't never seen that video, for the chat, if y'all ain't never seen that video, that fucking video of Carlos Mencia getting checked on stage by Joe Rogan, nigga, is the best shit I've ever seen in comedy in nigga forever. Nigga, he did. I mean, at that point, you got to throw hands. Even if you look like a bitch, you got to throw hands. This motherfucker was in your shit. He had you up there looking like a bitch. That shit was fucked up.
Yeah, well, you know, he wasn't having it that
jokes,
night.
Nigga. When you're stealing jokes, you're stealing jokes.
He wasn't having it that night because, you know, Joe Rogan is a club comic. He's not no stage like theater comic. He's a club comic. So, you know, he take that shit serious.
Cool. He was cool with everybody that, you know, has something to say about what Carlos was doing. So, I mean,
if you don't sit your $5 ass down.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Craig, but I cannot tell you one Craig Smith joke, stand-up joke.
Craig is a funny nigga. Now that he like Mike Epps to me.
Funny nigga.
Yeah, he like Mike Epps to me. He just naturally funny. Let's give Deion Cole his credit real quick, and so we can finally move on. Deion Cole has always been fucking hilarious. He go back to the Def Comedy days. I have never seen him have a foul set one time. I never seen that nigga not be funny enough for me to say that was a good set. I ain't never seen it. He now finally getting his specials out there, and they've been solid. So shout out to Deion Cole. He ain't make the list, but that's probably because he's just now starting to put this shit out, and now no one cares about comedy like we used to. So that's really another downside to people that's coming out now. Don't nobody give a fuck no more. So
it's unfortunate because they put out good material, and it's like that spot of comedy where people don't really give a fuck anymore because they too busy worrying about what somebody's gonna say. You know, and try to muzzle what the fuck somebody gonna say on stage when it pertains to comedy. It's like it's hard to maneuver that. That's what sucks to me when it came to Deion Cole, especially the first one. He had to like explain to himself why he was saying certain shit. It's like we don't need comedians to explain why they telling a joke. We already know you telling a joke. You're a fucking comedian on stage.
Binky, didn't we say 4 things? We said Kevin Hart, fucking wherever his first one is. We said Bigger and Blacker, Chris Rock. We said
Mike Epps.
Stop saying Mike Epps, damn GMS. That's what I said. We got on the list we should have. I didn't. On the list we should have Killing Them Softly.
Okay.
Kings of Comedy, Chris Rock, and Kevin Hart. That's what should be on the poll.
Oh, so the Dave joint. Okay.
Because I personally, like I said, my personal ain't gonna look shit like this goddamn list. But I got Sinbad on my motherfucking list. So
that's not that Sinbad.
I'm not even joking, nigga. I got Sinbad. I got Sinbad, Mike Epps, fucking Patrice O'Neal, and Ali Wong, motherfucker.